Hey everybody, it's Irritable Life, and today is Positivity Tuesdays. And I promised myself, no matter what, because today was raining and, there was torrential downpours and, my hair got all wet and messy. And I said, you know what? I don't care. I promised myself, no matter what I looked like, no makeup, messy hair, whatever, I was going to do these videos because it's important to me. I want to keep that momentum going. I missed my food video last Friday because my IBS was, woohoo! It was a roller coaster ride filled with volcanoes and cactuses, but I'm going to get back on that train again as long as I can keep up at least once or twice a week, whether it be food and or motivational videos. I'm good to go. So I have been doing the little pages from the Especialito Spanish newspaper, which are sensational, and I'll be doing more in the future, but I wanted to touch on this book because I had found this while organizing my desk and my other areas in my room. And it is Words of Encouragement for Busy Women. But it's pretty much for anybody because they have quotes and proverbs and, a lot of inspirational words for pretty much anybody. Like my favorite, they have the Japanese proverb, fall down 7 times, stand up 8. So it's really exciting that I found this at this moment. So I'm going to read one to you. And this is called Hope in the Heart. I love this. When the heart is enlivened again, it feels like the sun coming out after a week of rainy days. There is hope in the heart that chases the clouds away. Hope is a higher heart frequency, and as you begin to reconnect with your heart, hope is waiting to show you new possibilities and arrest a downward spiral of grief and loneliness. It becomes a matter of how soon you want the sun to shine. Listening to the still small voice in your heart will make hope into a reality. And that's from Sarah Pattison, The Hidden Power of the Heart. So, what I take away from this when I read it and reread it and reread it again, to make sure that I really took to heart everything that it was in here, your heart's enlivened again, and when it's enlivened again, it really does feel like the sun coming out after weeks of rainy days. And what I took away from that part was it's basically like when I came alive again, after being in a career and things not working out, things not panning out the way I thought they would. And most recently, in the past, I guess, 10 years, when I was in pastry school, then I went into work in the pastry, in that business, in the restaurant and all that, and that didn't work out. And not because I hated my job or they didn't like me, it was because I couldn't keep going. I couldn't keep going physically. I had to sit in a park bench after my shift, and I think I might have mentioned this before in another video, but I had to sit in a park bench because the pain was so bad from head to toe. I could barely even walk. So I was penguin walking to the park bench so I could rest before I took the subway home. Because as you know, in the city, the subways, there's no seats. No one's going to give you a seat, even if you're dying. So that's what I did, but I did it. I came back for more because I loved that world. I truly loved the world of pastry and anything to do with cooking and everything. And that went away. And it was a few years ago. I graduated in 2010, and my heart sank because I couldn't do it anymore. I tried again in different forms, blogging and whatnot, and I still couldn't get back into it, and my heart was sinking yet again and again. And I tried other arenas like sports and, other jobs, and I enjoyed the other jobs that I was at, but, I still yearned for that world, for that food world. And I've told you time and again, I've suffered through the depression because I didn't address my feelings when I was feeling them, So my heart recently became enlivened again, as I mentioned, my passion for food. And when I saw the videos of my two ex-classmates, because they are ex-classmates from Cathedral High School, my friends Claudia and Adriana, I got excited again. I said, you know what, I'm going to do this. And that's when my heart just came alive again because I said, I can do this. I have to do this. I need to do this. I need to do my motivational videos again because I did them once before and I came alive. I felt great. I loved it. You know, if it was one or two people that benefited from it, I didn't care as long as I was doing it and I helped at least one person. And the feedback I got from it was sensational. So I said, you know what, I'm going to keep doing this. And that's why I'm doing them again. And it's just amazing. It's just so fulfilling to me to be able to express myself because I'm honest. I can't see any other way to do it other than to be honest. And that's when I come alive, when I talk about food, when I talk about these motivational, pages, inspiration quotes, proverbs, whatever they are, because it's, you take them to heart, you get excited, you think about it, and you said, yeah, it gives you hope. Like The Good Witch, that's a show that I'm watching, and I love it. I get excited about it. And a lot of things that are in that show, for example, are inspirational. They kind of make you think. I love stuff like that. I love being able to be enlivened again by the things that I hold dear to me. You got to go for it. Whatever you like, you need to go for it. You need to take a chance. I took a chance again, jumping in that river of uncertainty so that I don't have to look back and think, what if? That's something that I've been telling myself for years and that I've done. And then recently I stopped because I was kind of failing at some things that I was doing. And it was because of a whole host of things, health reasons, you feel deflated, you let yourself be deflated, you get in your head, you get negative. And so I said, fine. And then another opportunity came up. And I figured, you know what, if I don't do this now, I'm not going to do it. I can make time for my parents, for my brother to spend time with them. I can make time for my food videos, my motivational videos. And I can make time to be a consultant for paparazzi. That's a new thing that I'm doing, and I'm really excited. I'm sharing everything because I told you I was going to be honest with everything that I do, and that's these jewelries. I'm so excited. I feel so girly like I did with the nails. I mean, it's just, you got to jump in. You got to see what fits you. You got to see what you can do. If one thing doesn't work or doesn't pan out for whatever reason, there's so many things that happen in life that can cause you to deviate from that path that you're supposed to be on. And it's easy to go with that, okay, well, I'll just go this way. No, you got to stop yourself. You got to make sure that you know what you want to do. It's like these two friends of mine who happen to be coworkers, or former coworkers. No, actually, they're still coworkers. I've worked with these two in a couple of different places. They are such wonderful guys, and they love wrestling. I mean, they are so passionate. And it reminds me of me. I used to love wrestling. For years, I watched it, the Hulk Hogan, Paul Orndorff, King Kong Bundy days up until, oh gosh, the Rockers and Shawn Michaels alone, and people that maybe a lot of you don't know, but, the Lita, Cena, Trish days up until Edge, Christian, Dudley Boys. And I kind of watch it now, not as much. And it's changed, but I still love it. It's sports entertainment. It's beautiful. But I don't have that knowledge that I used to have. And these guys still have that knowledge and that passion. And, that's what they love to do. They're enlivened. Going to this, they're enlivened. You can see the passion in their eyes. You can hear it when they talk about it. They have High Spot podcast, and they do great. They love it, and it comes through. They shine when they do that. And that's so important because they need to do what they want to do, because that's the way to be happy in life. Things like this, those are the things that chase those clouds away when you're going through a funk, when things aren't working out. It's what you love. You have to hold on to that, because eventually you'll get there. And if you don't get there, it's because you're meant to be somewhere else. But you got to keep looking. You got to keep searching, because it's there. And when you reconnect with what you love, or you find out something else that you love even more, that's when the possibilities come out. Then you say, oh, wow, okay, well, this business didn't work out for me, but I love to do this. Whether it's cooking or writing or wrestling or sewing or fashion, anything. Sky's the limit. There's so many careers out there. Just all you have to do is Google careers from A to Z if you have no idea what you want to do in life. There, sometimes even looking at a list can help you decide like, oh, this looks interesting, advertising. Let's check this out. What does this entail? What career? What jobs can I get out of this career here? And then you can rise out of that funk that you may be in because you are in a point where things aren't going anywhere. You're not seeing the fruits of your labor, so to speak. And that's happened to me time and again. I've been unemployed 5 times. 5 times. And I'm still here. I'm still trucking. I'm still working, and sometimes in life you have to realize, take a step back. As I always say, take a step back, take some time for yourself and see the bigger picture. Maybe where you're at is where you're supposed to be for now. Don't ever think that it's forever if that's not what you truly feel here. It may not be forever, but it could be just a for now. And be at peace with that. Because once you are, you'll stop worrying about, oh God, this deadline again, or oh, I have to go there again, oh, I have to wake up early, whatever it is. Once you're at peace and you're enjoying what you're doing now, that opens up a wide range of possibilities for you. So I think I went off on a tangent again. I think I do that a lot when I get passionate about something. But the point today's positivity point, motivational point, is to try your best to keep hope in your heart. Find what lights your fire. Find your passion, because everybody is passionate about something. Find what that passion is for you. Because I think I've said this one too in the past. There's just so many things I don't remember these days. It's just so much going on. But as I've said in the past, and if I haven't, well, this is a new one. What L'Oreal, their tagline, it's true. And remember that. Their tagline is, you're worth it. And you are. Remember that. Everybody has a purpose in this life. And you may not see it today, you may not see it tomorrow, but you are. You're important. And remember that tomorrow is a new day. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one, even if I went off on a tangent. But I will see you next Tuesday for another Positivity Tuesday.